You should probably go buy a lottery ticket or 49 of them right now. Destiny Danye Henry, 25W83780.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Mike Hillcroft, representing Ms. Hannon, who's approaching.
I have not done this in years, but I cannot take this plea. I'm not going to do it. Your name? I want to make sure I got this straight.
Yes, Your Honor.
Domestic violence charge, item, in front of Judge Hess.
Correct.
Sentenced, no contact provision. Goes and ends up having a reasonable, has some kind of a discussion with the victim, kicks the car door, damages the car. Sounded like a significant amount of damage. I tell you guys I won't take hiding. Then you come back with 771.1, and now you're going to have me take a plea to a municipal civil infraction. I mean, I'm not blaming you. I'm just telling you, I'm not taking it. I will not take this unless there's a valid reason for it. What's the valid reason? Is she running for Congress? I mean, I'm dead serious about this. What?
The whole nature.
She already pled to destruction of property. And then we go back to 771. And I can't even read it. I'm not even sure I'm able to. Yeah. What is going on?
Well, the prosecutor and his officer went to great pains and stakes to try to find the best appropriate one that they
Get the prosecutor and the lieutenant in here, please. My Lord. And the lieutenant. Yes. I just feel like sometimes, and I don't want to be the bearer of bad news on this one because I see it all the time. Where's the accountability of anything anymore? She violates a judge's no contact there. Guys, I got to see you both in here, Lieutenant, and you guys, can I have your names, please?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Please don't blame me. I mean, happen to see Woodhaven.
Lieutenant Toller, David.
Guys, what do you think? Does anybody have any clue what I'm thinking? I want to tell you how I'm feeling. I take this young lady's plea. I read the report. I'm aware of the fact that she pleads to HIDA under 7694A. I'm sorry. Yeah, it takes a HIDA plea, I should say, on the domestic. Goes in front of Judge Hess. He's ordered not to have contact. Has contact with the victim. Sounds like it was a mutual thing. He wasn't innocent in all this, but as you know, I don't order victims not to have contact. I have no authority to do that. They get into a dispute. She kicks his car. I take a plea under HIDA, unbeknownst to me at the time, that she just pled on a domestic in front of Judge Hessen for HIDA. I send it back saying I'm not taking HIDA. You send it back saying take it under 771. And now you guys are sending me a municipal civil infraction?
Ron, if I could speak to that, please.
I want to hear it. I got to tell you, I try not to get involved in what you guys do. I bite my tongue up here all the time on both sides. This is ridiculous. So yes, I'd love to hear it.
Your Honor, to begin with, I believe the court was concerned about accountability. The people believe that given the fact that she is on an active probation with Judge Holmes, there may or may not be some form of a violation of probation, not required to be triggered by a conviction, but simply the contact issue. The second feature that developed...
There is no conviction now if I take this plea.
Correct.
There's a conviction for nothing.
And there wouldn't need be at a violation of probation hearing. The contact is a violation of probation in and of itself. As in real time this matter was developing, we tried to reach the victim again. So he has been hailed by the probation department and by us and has been non-responsive. These young people have an ongoing custody issue before the front of the court in the Third Circuit This young lady, as I understand it, is well employed at a call center, I believe, and obviously the court has all the discretion to disagree with the people, but I believe that given the complexion of things as they develop, specifically with respect to the, what's the word I want? Inactivity or incuriosity of the victim in trying to shepherd this case, I believe that this was a reasonable outcome. Thank you, Judge.
And Your Honor, we obviously respect your concern for the violation of the first order, but as counsel stated, my thought process was similar. If Judge Hessen has an issue with it, she can be held accountable for that violation before that court not be penalized here in a separate subsequent case.
Guys, I must be missing something. So, because I say I can't take this under HIDA, and I'm not going to because it was a domestic dispute, and she just pled guilty to and been sentenced on a domestic dispute a month earlier. And then you guys sent in the 771, and now you want to tell me Judge Hessen can revoke. Judge Hessen can take steps on her case. Number one, I don't care what people do. I made that abundantly clear. I don't think we treat people better. Call center, great. Lawyers, doctors, dentists, priests. I don't think we treat anybody differently based on who they are, what they do, who they know, or how much money they make. And I've said that for 30 years, and I believe it. So let's throw out the employment thing. Let's not talk about her employment. Let's talk about something called justice. Let's talk about something called justice. Let's talk about something that has to do with holding people accountable. Giving them breaks when they're deserved. And everybody deserves second chances. But not in this scenario. I find this to be, first of all, let's just call it the way it is. Judges are not really legally authorized to tell people that they're not going to do something that the prosecutors are off. This used to drive me crazy when I was a young judge. Still bothers me a lot. Because there's no justice being served here. I just want you to know that's my feeling. And when I'm done doing this, I'm going to take this plea. I'm going to take your plea, man. You're going to walk out of here with something that is 99.8% better than what they offered you 2-3 weeks ago when you pled to malicious destruction of property. And the only one that called it was me. Because it isn't right. It's not right. I don't care what anybody. You could line up 150 prosecutors, they could all agree with him. 8,000 defense lawyers, line them up, they could all agree with me. I'm still going to be the one to say this is wrong. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. The idea that Judge Hessen can or cannot do something or should or shouldn't do something is part of this agreement I find to be hogwash. But the thing about me is I'm not going to overstep my bounds. At least I do my level best every day I come in here to not overstep my bounds. I think this is ridiculous. I'm just telling you. You have a deep problem going on right now. And that deep problem consists of, for whatever reason, a lack of respect for the judicial system. And it's cases like this that make me say, gosh, I can understand somebody thinking this is nonsense. I just can't. Now you're going to walk out of here in great shape, and the only thing is you had to listen to an old guy talk to you and call your case 4 times today. I just want to go on record and say I don't agree with this. I don't think it's right. And if somebody gets hurt in this, the blood's going to be on somebody else's hands. That being said, you're recommending a fine of $150 under 94-2. I think I have absolutely pretty much no authority, although I just don't believe in the logical nature of your argument, Mr. Urick, but nonetheless, I'm going to take that plea, municipal civil infraction 94-2. What is it called again?
It's misuse of streets and sidewalks, Judge.
Misuse of streets and sidewalks. Now forgive me, I got to laugh. Did she spit on the sidewalk? I don't want to talk about it. I mean, I feel like I got to go take a shower after just even presiding over this case and take a plea to the charge of misuse of streets and sidewalks. How do you plead? Responsible? So she kicked the hell out of the guy's car. He's not here. He didn't show up for restitution. Original charge is dismissed. Motion to the prosecutor. Agreement of the defense. Ma'am, go down the hall and pay your $150. And consider yourself, you should probably go buy a lottery ticket or 49 of them right now. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got to the end of today?
4 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Anthony Stefan.